So we've just had the Manesty owl quartet hooting away, and as we've walked further down into Manesty, can now hear the red stags calling from the other side of the valley. So sort of Grange Fell side, with the most mournful calls, which is then setting the cattle off, and they're all mooing around. It sounds like an animal in pain, but it's the stags calling. It's rutting time. Be careful out there if you've got your dogs off leads, because there's a lot of testosterone out there at the moment. And I've got to hold my phone this way today because I left my phone carrier at home. But never mind. I'm feeling much better this morning. Seem to be... What are you doing? Oh, you've got a twig stuck to your leg. Oh, crikey. How will you cope? Right, come on, let's go. You're all right. I'm definitely feeling much better this morning. And hopefully recovering after my little trip. Didn't get very far. Another beautiful autumnal morning. Bracken's all but turned over now. I was going to let Tally have a little run off, but not today, not in here. There's too many things flying about that will just catch his eye and he will disappear. There's beauty everywhere that you look, isn't there? Oh yeah, Paddy, it's all right. Paddy has to investigate. If I look at something, touch something, he has to come and have a sniff. And just to prove a point, if we look here, at these toadstools here, wait for it. There's Paddy. Yeah, I'll just come in and check. Come on then. He's just convinced that I've probably left a treat there or something, I don't know. So it's a little bit drizzly, but the colours now, especially Borrowdale Valley, if you drive up the Borrowdale Valley, or up to Watendleth and through Ashness, the trees and the fells, the colours are just absolutely looking their best. Even Harry's happy, look. Tally's even, well, nearly behaving. So I let him off lead a couple of times yesterday. Just got to be so careful with him because he thinks he's ready to run the marathon, and we've got to just let him go slowly, which for a spaniel is very difficult. They only have two speeds, and that's slow and rapid and fast, I think it is. I was going to say slow and stop, but that's definitely not the case. That was someone I used to work with. He's just look at him, he's just like, yeah, come on, let's go. The body language, the head's up, tail's up. He's watching everything, he's seeing everything. He just wants to go. Come on. I think it was it last year or the year before we actually came across a big red stag in here. I think it had been injured in the rut because it was, you don't normally find red stags in Manesty. I often see red deer here, mind. But we did report it to the National Trust because it had obviously had an injury. Now listen, you've gone the wrong way. Thank you. Had an injury, looking for his right to breed. They are a huge thing. About 250 up to 250, 300 kilos. With big antlers. You don't really want to be messing with them. Come on, let's go back. Where's Douglas? There he is. Colours are just so, I don't know, they're just beautiful, absolutely. Now the light's catching the bark on the larch trees there. Just the little things. Come on. Let's go. Oh, here he is. Little firework. What you got there? Harry, what have you got? Look at them. Harry, what you got, lads? You've got sticks. Look, he's got muddy feet. Hopefully today we should have the living roof on my little summer house. So hopefully be able to send you show some pictures of that. And because we're in an upside down house, you look out over the garden rather than looking at like rubber matting or felting. We now will look out over like a little raised garden, which I'm quite excited about actually. So it'll also insulate the roof of the hut, but also be a hive of food for various insects, bees, etc. Not wasps. Don't want wasps. Come on, Doug. So there's a waterproof ply base on the roof. Then there's a big, thick butyl rubber liner. And then there's like a felt pad, a roll of felt that goes over that, which then the living roof comes in like square meters, and it's to describe it actually. It's like a sponge, but this stuff is impregnated into it, so it doesn't just blow off. And it's got grit and etc. I'm kind of thinking we might get a few alpines up there as well. Put some colour in. And then the angle of the roof has to be a certain angle so it doesn't all wash off in the rain. Come on, Doug, let's go. And then at the back, where the guttering is, there's about a 30 centimetre gap where you put stones, so it filters, catches any sediment that's coming off the roof to create like a little miniature dam. So we're going to get some stones today suitable to put on the roof. It is very reinforced, by the way. It's not just a, your standard B&Q shed roof. So it's looking good. And we've still got to paint it inside again, another coat of paint. But we're going for, I say we, me and the dogs, we're going for a better quality washable emulsion. And then we're going to do one wall as a feature wall. Which will be the back wall. So I'm quite excited about it, really. It's going to be quite nice just sitting there looking at the stars. And maybe a sunrise or two. It's a real, very therapeutic as well, the garden inside. I love building stuff. Come on, let's go. As we're not putting, I haven't run electricity into it, mainly because of the cost, to be fair. Digging a trench across the yard and running cables across is just not in my budget. So there won't be any electricity in it, but I am looking at maybe putting a little solar power light in or something. But you can get these like rechargeable LED lamps and things and stuff like that. Might be just use one of those, which would be even cheaper. I think he's got his little nose up. There is something over here to our left. We're all having a look. Can you tell? Always watch your dogs. They tell you so much. Anyway, we're going to get back in the car and head home. Well, head to the store. And we're going to get in the van and head to the store. Might just stop on the other side of the valley and just see if we can see some red deer. But they're definitely out. They're definitely calling for the young ladies. And it's just starting to rain. Cracking. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. And we'll see you later on. Bye for now.